Hi, I'm Aviva Goldfarb of the 6 O'Clock Scramble, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite, easy, no-cook summer dishes today. Maybe you've heard of a 7-layer dip, which is usually a Mexican dip. Well, this is my version using Mediterranean ingredients. And the thing is, it has so much good nutrition and so much good flavor, you can actually either eat it as an appetizer or you can eat it as a really unconventional meal, where you can dip your pita bread or your chips into the meal and it has all the nutrients that you need. I have here about 1.5 cups or 1 big container of hummus, and I put it in a serving dish. You can use a pie plate, you can use a pretty serving dish, but something about this size. And I'm going to add my 7 layers. So the first one that I'm gonna do is cucumbers. And I like these either Persian or English cucumbers. You don't need to peel them. They have really thin skins and they're a little bit sweeter and milder. And what I'm doing is just cutting them lengthwise first with my chef's knife. And you know I'm kind of a stickler about sharpening your knives. I just sharpened this one last night. But definitely, if you're finding cooking frustrating or time consuming, sharpen your knives, everything will go a lot faster. So I cut them lengthwise, and now I'm just gonna cut them into little dice this way. And that's gonna be our second layer. Our first layer is, of course, the hummus. Okay, so we have our cucumbers, and we're gonna sprinkle those on there. And the next thing that we're going to do is our pretty red tomatoes. And what you want to do is cut them probably in quarters. If you're in a hurry, you can just do it in half, but it's kind of nice to have all the pieces be about the same size. Okay, so now I have all my tomatoes diced, and I'm going to make the next layer. This is layer number 3. Then we have our pitted Kalamata olives, and believe me, you do not want to pit olives yourself, so buy them pitted. You can buy them already sliced, but I think that they taste better like this when you buy them not sliced. And we're going to slice these up, and you can actually just kind of rough chop these. You don't need to be too methodical about it. Now we have our Kalamata olives, and you can do less if you're not a huge fan. I have about 1/2 cup, but I really like the flavor that they bring. So what is that, 4 layers now? So now we have, oh yes, we need the parsley. And so with the parsley, you can get some of the little stems in there. It doesn't matter, they taste good too. But the further you get out to the top of the leaves, the fewer thick stems you'll have. And I like the flat, Italian flat leaf parsley better than the curly parsley. I just like the milder flavor of it. So you can do about 1/4 cup of parsley or more, of course, if you like, and that has a pretty bright green color on there too. And you can sprinkle that right on there too. And then all we have is our crumbled feta cheese. I buy it whole and crumble it myself because it saves you a lot of money that way, and it's easy to do. We're gonna sprinkle that on there. Kind of wishing I had a towel right now because my hands are really messy. And then I toasted 2 tablespoons pine nuts. If you're lucky, you can find them already toasted and you don't have to do it yourself. But otherwise, you can do it in the oven at about 300 degrees for about 5 minutes. 6-7 minutes, they burn, which usually happens to me the first time. In fact, it happened today. So now we have all 7 layers. And so then all you do is you have your pita chips or your pita wedges, and you dip them through all 7 layers. Well, that one broke, but you dip them through all 7 layers, and you have a delicious, flavorful Mediterranean meal. So here we have our Mediterranean 7-layer dinner dip. I'm going to bring this to a party that we're going to for my daughter's ultimate team for everyone to enjoy today. So this is Aviva Goldfarb with the 6 O'Clock Scramble, and I want us all to remember that we are never too busy to eat well.